Yo, what's up YouTube? I'm CL and welcome to my channel, CL Pushing 50. Today I got a big surprise for y'all, all right? Today is Field Trip Friday. I repeat, today is Field Trip Friday. And today I got a special surprise for y'all. There's no YouTuber that is basically talking about credit, right? It's gonna do this type of stuff. Most YouTubers wanna sit at home or sit in their office with a blue screen behind them and an expensive microphone and talk about credit, and maybe have some PowerPoint presentations and maybe some slideshows to talk about credit. Well, CL has a whole nother way of going about talking about the credit journey. So take this ride with me. If this is your first time, right, tuning into my channel, this is the perfect day to tune in, all right? And like I said, I got a big surprise. Today is Field Trip Friday. It's all about the credit journey. Again, my channel is about educating, inspiring, uplifting, and motivating you to be the best that you can be in this credit journey. So I'm gonna grab me a cup of coffee and I'll see you in a bit. Peace. All right, guys, as promised, it's Field Trip Friday. I've made it to my destination, and behind me, right over my shoulder, is Piranha Records, what I call the number one independent record store in Central Texas. So let's go inside. Follow me in. All right, now we're inside Piranha Records. Inside Piranha Records, you can see over my shoulder, that's John, the owner of Piranha Records. Right now, he's a little busy taking care of a customer, so we'll take a walk around. I'm gonna flip the camera so that way you guys can see the store from a different perspective, all right? Copyright for the music. So in this section, John carries an assortment, and I mean an assortment of incense, right? Really cool stuff here at Piranha Records. We also carry a number of different types of beverages, those that you're familiar with, the monsters, and ones that you're not familiar with, right? That are popular in the Texas market. We are in Texas. As you can see t-shirts, right? All kinds of promotional material. Collectibles, video games, you name it. You are in Piranha Records. Right? And this is also still about the credit journey, right? Because we want to know, hey, how did he get started, right? When did he decide to go from someone who was probably working a 9-to-5 or a non-traditional job, busting his butt, doing something else, and then decides to step out on faith, right? And leverage his credit and his good name and decide to create what I would call a mini empire in the record business. I mean, look at this. Just look at all the different music, all the different genres that Piranha Records carries. All right? Copyright for the music, copyright for the music. Yeah, it's music playing, so. Piranha Records is also known, really known for the Texas hip-hop scene. A lot of artists have come through Piranha Records and have done signings, record releases, right? Look at these turntables, oh my God, just everything from the ceiling to the floor. Just Piranha Record has pretty much everything you can imagine and then some. Again, yeah, Piranha Records. Hey, welcome to my channel, CL Pushing 50. This is about the credit journey, right?
All right, John.
This is Field Trip Friday.
See you next time.
Field Trip Friday.
Oh, Black Sabbath? I saw that on the video.
So, again, we're in Piranha Records. Check this stuff out. Now, I'll put information about Piranha Records in the description box below. But welcome, YouTube world, welcome to Piranha Records. In my opinion, the #1 independent record store in Central Texas. AC/DC, right? Nirvana. John Lennon t-shirts. Just cool stuff. In the country music section right now. Let me go to the back here. Check out this wall of fame. You know, artists that are paying tribute to John and Piranha Records. You know what? I wonder how he came up with that name. That's a great question to ask. This is really cool, right? You're seeing it first. YouTube world, you're seeing it first. You've got the inside track right now to be inside of Piranha Records from wherever you're sitting right now. CL Pushing 50, right? It's all about the credit journey. Today is Field Trip Friday. Field Trip Friday, right? So where I'm going in and I'm highlighting the business, right? And showing you. Not sitting at home with a blue screen behind me and a microphone talking about credit. We're getting out and we're talking about credit with real people. Okay? All right, let's keep going. Still touring the inside of the record store. This place is really so cool. If you're just tuning in, hey, subscribe to my channel, CL Pushing 50. Right? We talk about credit, credit improvement, credit repair, credit in general. Maybe you want to start your own business, right? And you just want to see from someone else's perspective, like, what does it take, right? I always recommend to reach out to the Small Business Association, SBA, especially when you're trying to start a business. So that's, you know, CL's going to tell you that for free.
This is like those people that their room looks like a scientific, you know, things are floating on anti-gravity.
Wu-Tang Clan. Right.
What was the other thing? Cold is
got some Tupac there. Too Short. LL Cool J. Just an assortment of classics.
There's like something about like
Eric B. and Rakim. T.I. Man, look at this Texas Latin rap. Definitely looks like some mixtapes here as well. Here's a Arrested Development album. You got some Ice Cube, some Dre, some Eminem. Wow, Juice WRLD, R.I.P. Welcome. You got the front row seat inside of Piranha Records.
So that means it's free, right? It is double that. Oh crap! Meaning it's double free.
Again, we're inside Piranha Records. #1 independent record store in Central Texas and worldwide. It does business international as well. And know that you can order records, whatever, online. And I'll have information in the description box about how you can get music from Piranha Records. He does business online as well and international. Copyright music, copyright music. And look at these classics. Willie Jackson, Patty Austin. You got the rock LPs. Is that Ringo Starr? I mean, you name it. You name it. He has it. And while you're watching, hit the like button. What YouTuber is taking you inside a business and talking about credit at the same time, right? Because John didn't just walk out one day and just start a record store. There had to have been a plan, right? But purposely, he did what he set out to do, and today it's become this and so much more. We're inside Piranha Records. And all kinds of t-shirts, I mean, you name it.
Especially like the late 80s, early 90s era, you know, you can get the first two pretty much, you know, the Randy Rhoads and stuff. And anything after that is pretty much non-existent. So I just kind of hope they'll break them up. Yeah.
Copyright. Hats. And also too, buy, sell, trade, CDs, games, LPs, DVDs, and so
I have
much
another
more.
guy who's the one who told me that the website just sold out, and if I get it, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I didn't know this, I haven't seen this. I got no copy.
All right, we're back, and now we are interviewing the owner of the #1 independent record store in Central Texas. That's right, here at Piranha Records, John Oliver. How you doing, brother?
And it's going really well. It's been good. It's been a good 18 years of being open. So I'm still glad to be here and still moving music and listening to music all day.
Hey, John, I got a quick question. How did you come with the name Piranha Records?
Piranha started with my original partner. We met on a soccer team, and that soccer team was named the Piranhas. And so that's how we came up with our name Piranha.
Man, a killer name, a killer logo. I mean, it just says, hey, we're eating up everything that comes our way. That is an awesome name, John. John, so when did you decide to become, or step out and decide to get into the record business?
It came by almost accident. The job that I had before this one was doing quite well. It was just not my cup of tea, so I liked doing other things like listening to music all day, and at that job I couldn't listen to any music any other day. So it was time to relieve the stress and get out of making money and get into enjoying music.
Absolutely. So in other words, you know, kind of follow your passion rather than what we call like just beating the street, doing what
Sure.
other people are doing and stepping out and being different.
Yes.
Like, so John, for the person that's watching right now, that's actually watching you right now, says, okay, what if they're thinking about starting their own business? What do you think what do they need to do in terms of credit? You know, do they have to have good average credit to start a business?
You do need credit. You need to have all of that in line, because the first several years of your new business, you're not going to make much money.
Right,
you're going
right.
to put anything that comes in back into the business. So you need to have credit very well, because business plan should mean at least 2 to 3 years, everything goes right back into it, not almost anything going into your own pocket, because, and your credit's got to hold that. And coming into this, when I had a crazy good credit coming from the other job that I was making plenty of money at and built up my credit very well. So when I came into here, everything was already paid off. So all I had to do was work. That's the other key thing you have to be ready to do. You have to work 7 days a week, anytime it calls, and as long as it takes. That's the hard part, where a lot of people will fail because they want to leave and go play with all their friends on the weekend or whatever else. You're on.
So it's a huge sacrifice to not only to want to start a business, but to keep the business going. You know, you hear that people talk about the 7 years.
Yeah.
You know, 7 years or 5 years for a business is either whether the business is going to be able to survive.
Sure.
First, hey, 18 years you've been able to do this, right?
That is true. And I was taught by my partner at that time, this is the 5-year plan. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to go in it with you. We were partners together. We got a line of credit, plus I had my credit cards. We kept it going. He showed me what was supposed to happen about the 2nd year, the 3rd year, and by the 5th year, we were going to have everything paid off, and that's when I could buy the business from him, since he would have shown me all the business stuff, which is exactly the way the plan did. I bought it his half off. Everything was going good. Again, all the realtor market and everything else crashed that same year. So instead of starting to make money, I just started at zero again and just started working again. So it went for another 5 years, and sure, we eventually got back on top, but everything was solid already. So it was good to be in business with someone who knew business. My low point is business behind the scene. I just know how to work. I can work all day, but he had to teach me the business side, right, and the financial side of what you're supposed to do, what's supposed to be paid off. This is how you do your paperwork. So it's very important that not only when you get ready to step out into attempting to start your own business, you know, John talked about having a plan, but he also had a really good business partner. So what he's saying is all facts, is very important information for you. And so know that in order for you to start a business, it's going to take a lot of hard work. All right, we have to wear a mask out here in Texas because of COVID. So that's why John has a mask on and I have my mask on. But now just kind of step away from him briefly so he can take a call. But know that credit is very important, and that's what this channel is about the credit journey. You know, we're here at Piranha Records talking to the owner. He's dropping nothing but gems for you guys about what it took for him and his business partner to start a business that is now successful. John, do you do business outside of the United States? Outside of the United States was a key role in the first going of starting up. I learned how to fix or do the shipping going outside the United States, and that helped me expand very fast. I had artists that were coming in here to talk with me that they had just come from Europe, and they go, John, they know you over there. I said, they don't know me, they know the store. Right. Because they'd been ordering online from me, and we've been shipping product out to them. So when these artists showed up at the gig, they were full gear because they've been buying the gear from me. Wow. So you had to figure out, today is 18 years later, everybody's online doing all kinds of stuff, but right, you have to figure that out and have a plan for that. How much product you're gonna have in, you gotta have the credit to buy all that product. You have to, you know, hit and miss of what's gonna make, what's not gonna make, but you gotta be ready for the ones that make it, because at the time, at one particular shirt, we sold about 30,000 of one shirt design. Wow. All over the world. Wow. And that's what they were wearing. So I was at the right time, right place for that shirt, but you still have to be ready to do it and be able to ship it across seas. So yes, shipping, online, in store, you have to have a mixture of both, because one's gonna do well, one's not gonna do well. You gotta have counteractive. Absolutely. And now, as I was telling the viewers, that right now we're still kind of under the COVID pandemic, you know, so that's why we have masks on and so on and so forth. How did COVID impact your business, if at all? It impacted me to prove a point of, what am I going to do when I don't want to do the hustle and bustle of the store? My plan was to, if I close the real mortar store, can I make a living of online? Well, COVID proved that. We closed the store physically for a month and a half. During that month and a half, all I did was just list stuff on our website. I had 2 employees, sent them home, and we did it all through the internet, and we almost did just as well. We paid all the bills and everything else. I did go and get a loan just in case from the government, they were doing all that stuff.
Right.
I still have the exact amount that they sent me sitting there going, do you need me? And by the time we opened up, we were going so well in the store under all the protocols that we were doing. You just got to follow the rules and live it. But the deal is follow the rules so you can stay open.
You also see that he had a plan and executed that plan in a great way to be able to sustain his business and still thrive and keep his employees during a pandemic. And so that says that John had a forward-thinking mindset, and how even still leveraging credit and opportunity, which he's right now, as he said, the money's there, but he didn't have to even use it because business did not stop. John, tell the people how they can find you online.
Online, we're at piranharecords.net. Piranha, PIRANHARECORDS.net.
All right, guys. So piranharecords.net. Find him online, right? He can take care of any of your needs. John, you want to give him the phone number here?
Phone number is always at 512-238-0418. My memory is not so well. That's why I've got it written down everywhere. I don't memorize anything, but if you don't have a mindset, you're talking to a guy who graduated high school with a 5th grade reading and spelling level. Right. You find your niche. Don't tell anybody because you don't have an education. I didn't go to college and get any degrees. I just learned how to work. If you have brain problems of not reading, writing, arithmetics, find a way around it. You write everything down. You find a way. There's Google, that little thing on Google. It'll research anything for you. Figure a way out. You never let anybody tell you can't do it. You're talking to a guy who literally graduated from high school with a 5th grade reading and spelling level. You can run your business. You can do what you want to do. Just go do it. You have to work about it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So I hope that what John said, has been saying, inspires someone right now that you can do anything that you set your mind to. Don't allow yourself to be boxed in to what society says is what a successful person looks like, okay? So know that you can do what you set out that you want to do and what you dream about doing. And so I really appreciate John taking out time with us today. John, how many celebrities that you've seen come through the door?
We've had several big-time celebrities, whether it's R&B singers, hip-hop, rap guys come through. And again, most of the time they come through because they've noticed that I was selling their stuff online, and they were getting a lot of feedback at their shows saying, we got your stuff over at this store in Round Rock. They're like, Round Rock, where's that? Well, they all found me, so they all come through, whether it's Slim Thug, Chamillionaire. Chamillionaire had just won Grammys all over the world, and he comes through and he's like, dude, it's an honor to meet you. And like he starts telling me how everybody knew me over in Germany when he was over there touring. Right, so it makes a difference, even if those guys shout you out or they don't shout you out. It just helps keep everything moving for their pocketbook, my pocketbook, and to keep your soul rich with music.
John, I really appreciate you allowing me to come into your store. We've known each other for a good little while now, and so I really appreciate you dropping these gems on the people out there in the YouTube world, that you can be an inspiration to someone else today and uplift them and get the fire burning in their belly to say, you know what, I can do what John did, and yeah, you sure can. You can. Right? And you know, I always say that we all deserve the best that we can have in this life. We all want to reach the top, and whatever the top means to you. It may mean being debt-free. It may mean achieving financial freedom. Or hey, you might want to be rich, right? So just know that this is all about the credit journey. And today's first Field Trip Friday was phenomenal. And thanks to John here at Piranha Records, piranharecords.net. Look him up, right? And hey, buy something from him. You know, this is the first YouTube video that a YouTuber, me, CL pushing 50, talking about the credit journey. This is the first YouTuber to ever do something like this, that take you in and get you to see firsthand what an owner, what he had to go through to get to where he's at right now and where he's gonna go, all right? And so remember, we all deserve the best we can have in this life, right? Remember, the dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately. Until the next time, peace. this is the end of the video, but man, I really want to thank John at Piranha Records here in Central Texas, north of Austin, about 20 minutes. What an awesome interview with John here at Piranha Records. And he dropped a lot of great gems. He told his story. If anything that I got out of this, and I hope that you get out of this, that you can do anything that you dream about, right? It is possible, right? If you can dream it, you can make it happen. And right here, right behind me, right here at Piranha Records, here's a man who has made his dreams come true, and he's sharing his knowledge with everyone else. Remember, credit is extremely important in life. I've said it in previous videos. So know that in order for you to not just in your personal life, but also in your business life, know that credit is important, right? We say cash is king and credit is queen. Know that you can't do anything without having good credit, okay? And so know that that's what this channel is about the credit journey, right? And know that I'm here because I need to be here, right? And so you can tell your friends and your friends' friends that there's someone talking about something of valuable to you and them, right? And so I really appreciate everyone tuning in today for the first official, right, Field Trip Friday here at Piranha Records in Central Texas, the #1 independent record store in Central Texas. So I really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, like and share. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, obviously here on YouTube, all right, and Instagram. So CL Pushing 50. I'm signing off. I just wanted to step outside and give you guys kind of my final thoughts, and just know that it's all about the credit journey. We all want to reach the top, right? And we all can get there. It's going to take hard work, determination, right? Discipline, and a lot of patience. But know that whatever it is that you want to do in life, right, you can do it. You can achieve it, right? And so, yes, credit is very important. This is about the credit journey. And I'm going to sign off. This is kind of the end of the end, right? I appreciate everyone tuning in. Thank you for watching, and peace.